Welcome to the channel. So in this channel, what we do is we review movies, music, and any other thing that we like. In this episode, we will be reviewing The Polygamist. The Polygamist is a South African series that premiered on Netflix. It's one of the most high-grossing TV series to ever come out of South Africa. Without further ado, let's quickly talk about The Polygamist. I am not surprised about what happened in Polygamist. The Polygamist kind of talked about everything that has been happening in Africa. The way the man behaved in The Polygamist is how most people, especially in the olden days, in the past of African lives, that's how they used to behave, the men those days. That's how they used to behave. So if you are African, I don't see why you should be surprised. Yeah. The only thing that I have to say is that the only thing that made me surprised, I mean to say, is the fact that Joyce, you know, allowed that happen to Gomorrah. Because I mean, why would you allow that happen to him? You know that if someone has HIV, it can affect any other person. It can affect people. Your children might get infected, through using blade, through using so many other things. So I believe that is where the writers made a mistake. They would have looked for something else. But then again, the writers write for movie, they write for television. They don't write like actual human beings would think, because me as a person, if my husband is cheating on me, I would try to talk to him, and then if it doesn't stop, because then I will get scared of my own health, I will then look for a way to divorce him. I'll never try to hurt him. Why? Because number one, revenge is not up to me. Yeah, other human beings can decide what to do with their own lives. Yeah, mine is to protect my peace. Revenge is not my thing. Yeah. Secondly, my kids, especially if you have children with that person, hurting that person will be putting your children at risk, because anybody can be affected. There's a popular saying, when the family feuds, everybody suffers. When there's a fight, there's a war within the family, everybody suffers. There is nobody that would leave that war unstained or without trauma. Everybody will walk away with their own share of trauma. So I didn't agree with Joyce causing that man to delete from this word. I can't use the actual word. Joyce literally deleted the man from this word. Yeah? And then Matipa, what were you thinking? And this goes to all people that are whether you are with a married man, with a married woman. You never have peace. Number one, you never have peace. Number two, if someone can lie to their spouse, yeah? If someone can tell lies to their spouse, how much more you? How much more you? What makes you think you're special? You're not special. If someone can cheat on their spouse, you think you are immune, you're excluded from being cheated on? No. No. If you're dating a married man or you're dating a married woman, expect what happened to the former spouse to happen to you. Yeah, because it's a character thing, it's a personality thing. If someone is a cheat, whether they leave their spouse and move to another person, they'll still continue the same. They'll never change. And worst of all is that you never have peace of mind. Your mind will never be at peace because you knew how you got that person. you knew how you got that person, so your mind will always be like, oh, is he or she out doing that same thing that they did to get with me? You knew how he was crawling around lying to his wife, so you feel like everything he's saying to you too are lies. So there's no peace. There's no peace at all when it comes to people that are, cheating on their wives and their husbands. I really, really enjoyed The Polygamist. It was very, very interesting. How you see a series or a movie and you feel like, oh, I already know what is going to happen. That didn't happen to me. I didn't know what to expect. The essay, I don't know if that's how to pronounce her name. The essay part, the bigger woman, the first wife of Gomorrah. I wasn't expecting that at all. I was totally blindsided. I have to give that to the writers. The writers are good. They know that people are always, trying to know what happened in the next scene by thinking ahead or just, guessing. There was no guesswork in this play, in this series. There was no guesswork. Whatever you're guessing would be wrong in the next scene, and that was it. I wasn't expecting the essay and Gomorrah entanglement at all. And the fact that he's the father of her kids, her daughter, wow. And the fact that that man was pretending to be her husband all this while, oh my goodness, it was so intriguing. I never ever saw that coming. Alongside many people didn't see that coming. That was a plot twist. That was a major plot twist. I have to give it to the writers of The Polygamist. It was very interesting, very enlightening, and very educating. I feel like people who are into this kind of entanglement in real life are going to learn one or two lessons. I hope they learn, because honestly, people never learn. People never learn until it happens to them. So I don't know if it will actually make them learn their lessons. But if they are able to learn their lessons, that's good. But to the people who are going to watch The Polygamist and still not learn lessons, okay, yeah. There's that saying, if you don't learn, you later learn the hard way. My brother, my sister, ensure that you do not learn things in life the hard way. It's always easier to learn the easy way, the cheaper way, the less mortality way. Because when you learn the hard way, it can lead to bankruptcy, it can lead to mortality, it can lead to so many other things. You don't want to learn the hard way. So that's what I had to say about The Polygamist series. If you've not seen it, it is available on Netflix. Shout out to Netflix for putting together, that series for us to be able to have access to. Because someone like me, I'm not from South Africa. I've never been to South Africa. If not for Netflix, I probably wouldn't have heard about The Polygamist. I probably wouldn't be able to watch it. Yeah, because I don't have South African cables and all of that. So yeah, it was really, really worth it, and I learned a lot of lessons. Yeah, I learned a lot of lessons in how to manage my life, my family, in how to not let hunger, revenge take over me. The thing about The Polygamist is that it reminds me that despite everything, life goes on, and you have to make conscious effort. You have to make conscious effort to find peace wherever life takes you, and that's what I've learned. So if you're watching, what have you learned from The Polygamist? How will you change your life? Do you think the production was okay? Do you think the story writing was good? What questions do you have about The Polygamist? What flaw do you think the writers had? Or is it the production? Was it not shot well? For me, I think the picture, the video, everything was okay. the spoken English, everything was perfect to me. But hey, I'm not a professional videographer or a professional cinema person. So if you're a cinema person and you're highly qualified in this field, what do you think they did wrong? Yeah, let's know in a comment section. Thank you for watching. I know some people are here watching to support me in order for me to pay for my university fees. Thank you so much. I appreciate your effort. May you never lack. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. I promise you I will have other videos on here. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye guys. See you another time. Bye.